I'm sure by now all of you have heard about the Tuah scam coin, the one that lost 95% of its value on the first day of launch. Now the team behind this pump and dump masterpiece is facing a lawsuit from investors who aren't too happy, losing over $150,000. All of this kicked off when Hayley Welch returned from her 2-week hiatus from the internet. I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I'm fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you have experienced losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using the link below. Now, one important thing to note here is that Hayley Welch is not actually named in the lawsuit, since she was just being used as a spokesperson for the coin. The investors are specifically suing the creators of the coin, not Hayley Welch. The defendants named in the lawsuit include Tuah, the Moon Foundation, which was the foundation set up to handle the money taken from the sale, along with the creator over here, Clinton So, and the coin's promoter, Alex Larson. The investors allege that these entities behind the coin promoted it and sold it without proper registration as a security, violating the US securities law. The lawsuit alleges that the Cayman Island-based sellers, as well as the promoters behind the Hawk token, used Welch's fame to falsely promote the meme coin as a registered security. According to the US law, any financial instrument that qualifies as a security must be registered with the SEC or at least qualify for an exemption from registration. Now, this is very important because security laws are designed to protect investors by ensuring transparency and requiring disclosures about the financial health and operations of the company. By not registering Hawk token, the lawsuit claims that the project deprived investors of important information, leaving them exposed to undue risk. If you're like me and wondering, well, what constitutes as a financial security? To determine whether an asset qualifies as a security, it must meet the following requirements: investment of money, which the investors had to pay money to buy the Hawk token in the first place; common enterprise, when 2 or more people work together on a business or project, pooling their resources and skills to achieve a common goal. So for this project to be successful, you needed the investors and you needed the developers to basically work together. Without the investors' money, none of this could happen. And third and most important, expectation of profit. Obviously, the investors would have definitely bought the Hawk token with an expectation to make money. They wouldn't have bought this crypto coin knowing they were going to lose money. And they would have bought it with the expectation that its value would increase over time, providing them with financial gain. So just with this information here, obviously this was a blatant, not only just a scam, but a violation of the US securities law, which means that the investors that were buying the coin missed out on crucial information which would have let them know if it was safe or not. And not just that, crypto in itself is such a fishy industry. We know there have been countless influencer crypto scams: Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather, countless people. And just by the US definition, this is a blatant scam, and they broke the law by not registering this coin as a security, which it was. Now, if they're found guilty of this in the lawsuit, the creators of the coin may face fines and penalties. In most cases, they will just be required to at least compensate the investors who did lose their money, and usually the legal fees as well. Now, with all of this being said, although they did break the law, we also have to admit that the investors who bought into this coin are ridiculously stupid. I don't want to take away from the stupidity of the investors. What these guys done is obviously blatantly wrong and against the law, but I don't want to take away from the stupidity of the investors who bought into this, with one of them losing over $70,000 and a collective 150 grand being lost. How these people thought that buying into a coin, a meme coin of someone who got famous for talking about how she sucks on dick would be a good idea makes absolutely no sense. This girl got famous for making a dick joke on how she sucks dick, and now you think she's trustworthy enough to invest money into? I really don't want to take away from the stupidity of the investors. This is ridiculous. They should not be allowed to get their money back. This is so fucking dumb. Now, earlier we briefly covered the parties and entities involved behind the scenes of this whole scam. Tuah, the Moon Foundation, which was used to handle the money from the sale, creator over here, Clinton So, and the coin's promoter, Alex Larson. Now, there isn't actually a lot of information available on any of these people and the entities involved in the scam, but from what I could find, the coin's promoter, Alex Larson, has been involved in multiple crypto scams in the past. Alex Larson, who also goes by Doc Hollywood, is a DJ, music producer, songwriter from LA, according to his IMDb page. Now this guy has actually been trying to get famous for quite a while now. He's been involved in the LA music scene. I found one of his songs on We Run LA from like 12 years ago, and he's got many connections in Hollywood. I also found this picture on Facebook of him with Post Malone. Now this guy, since this whole controversy blew up, has basically deleted all his social media profiles, but from what I could find, he was involved in the Bitcoin Buds NFT project, which was his way of capitalizing on the LA weed culture with the NFT boom as well that happened a few years back. And now he's the brains and promotion of the Hawk coin. This is the same guy who on the call with CryptoZilla who said people involved in crypto are mentally retarded. He's that same guy.
I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill, and I'm gonna count myself as mentally ill.
And now, looking online, he has a previous history of being involved with other crypto scams. And this to me just goes to show that Haley Welch really was just a pawn on the chessboard. It seems like no one around her did any of their research on this guy, Alex Larson, who turned out to be a crypto scammer who's done this multiple times. And I hope that this situation can be a wake-up call for other people. There's so many red flags in this specific situation alone. I blame the society and people for making her famous in the first place. Why does she have a fucking podcast? Why does she have her own like merch store and her own apps and shit? She made a joke about sucking dick and now she's famous. We should not be making people like this famous, because then shit like this happens. They just get taken advantage of by people like Alex Larson. Now he's been getting away with pulling crypto scams for years now, but now his time's come and he's being sued. But then you also have the investors and the consumers, the people that buy into shit like this. Now this guy, Doc Hollywood, said on his call with CoffeeZilla that they're targeting people who are not in the crypto space and who have little to no information about crypto. They're targeting casuals. Obviously, since the beginning of time, people have always wanted to find a get-rich-quick scheme. People have always wanted to make money the fast, easy way, which doesn't really exist. There's no get-rich-quick scheme, because if there was, everyone would be rich. And most people are always tempted by quick, easy money. So these people are fucking idiots and they deserve to get scammed if you're putting in $70,000 into a fucking dick coin. If you're investing 70 grand in a shit coin like that from some girl like Haley Welch, who's famous for giving blowjobs basically, you deserve to lose your money. Obviously, people like Alex prey and target people who are new to the space and who know absolutely nothing. They do this on purpose. They target these kinds of people on purpose. First, obviously, everyone knows you should only invest what you're willing to lose. But two, how you invest 70 grand in something you know nothing about? How are you going to invest that much money into something you know nothing about? It's literally like throwing $70,000 in the bin. And I really hope this is a wake-up call so people, one, stop trusting dumb bitches like her, because that's all she is a dumb bitch. Now, although she's not named in this lawsuit, she could still possibly get sued, because this lawsuit is specifically targeting the violation of the US securities law. She's not the one that set up this crypto coin. She's not the one behind the crypto coin. So that's who that targets. But she could still get sued for purposely misleading and promoting a product to her fans. Now, it's going to be difficult to prove that she promoted this scam knowing it was a scam. She could just say, I didn't know this was a scam. She could just play the stupid card saying, I'm too stupid, I didn't know this was a scam. But there is still a possibility that she could get sued. But I think there's a reason she's not, because it's going to be really difficult to prove. She truly could just be that dumb and not know, which I believe could be likely. I don't think she really done much research on crypto to know if it was a blatant scam or not. I think maybe she probably thought it could be, but again, she just thought of the possibility of making money. But that's going to be something that's really difficult to prove. This whole situation is just bad. There's just bad people and idiots everywhere. She's a fucking idiot. The people that are taking advantage of her, like Alex Larson and the people setting up this crypto, they're fucking idiots. And the people that buy the coins are fucking idiots as well. They're all idiots on all three ends. Idiots everywhere. Eventually, when you scam people over and over again, you're eventually going to get caught. I'm glad shit like this is happening, so hopefully more people can wake up. I don't think these people should even be getting their money back, honestly. If I was the fucking judge, I'd be like, yeah, like, you bought the Tuah coin, the coin that got propped up on the back of a fucking blowjob joke. I feel no sympathy for these people. I'd say, you know what, you deserve to lose your fucking money. Sometimes you got to learn the lesson the hard way. This whole situation is so fucking dumb. So dumb. I'm baffled at the stupidity of people. People don't learn, man. People just don't seem to learn. There's some new shit like this happening all the fucking time. There's people pulling off these scams somehow and idiots falling for it every time. So I hope this is a lesson learned for people that watching the news and paying attention to this, to the people that lost their money and people that made the bitch famous in the first place, man. Like, really, this is fucking insane.